Hello, folks. Welcome to the show, man. Swagging with the OG Mike D, and we got a nice subject today. We got two special guests. Everybody know B Rock. Um, Went to high school with me, Terry Salmon High School, Fayetteville, North Carolina, by way of New York,
York.
Charlotte, everywhere else. And our special guest, Irma Whitener, went to high school with me in Columbia, South Carolina, Richland Northeast Cavaliers. You know, she was one of my cheerleaders back in the day. Ain't heard from her in a
Go
while, man.
Cavaliers.
But go ahead and give us an introduction on yourself,
I am Irma Whitener Shell from Columbia, South Carolina. And as Mike Boogie said, we went to high school together. He played a little bit of basketball, and I was a cheerleader. And he was a knucklehead. So we became fast friends and still are 30 some odd years later, 34.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we're gonna get on with this subject today. I'm up here in New Jersey, man. I gotta go fishing tomorrow. I gotta get up at 2:30 in the morning to head over to Martha's Vineyard. And we're here to discuss today how do we feel about how do people feel about having a
Prenup.
prenuptial agreement. And we're gonna start out with you, since you new on the show. How do you feel about a prenup? Would you
A
sign
pre-
one? Would you want to have one? I mean, hey,
I would definitely sign one. Whatever you bring into the marriage, you should be able to take away. But what you build together should be divided if the marriage was to dissolve.
you sound like the judge. All right, Rock, go ahead, man.
Um, okay, and I addressed this with you before. If I was a multimillionaire or a millionaire and I had my money tied up in so many different things that just moves people, businesses, whatever, then definitely I would have her sign a prenup. But me just being a regular Joe, hell no. I mean, hell no. It ain't even worth it, honestly. It's really not. And here's my view on this. Most most people, especially our age, because we're always talking about that, when we walk into a relationship, you are studying each other to find out if you fit together. And if you fit together, you're going to build together. And whatever you build together belongs to both of you. Period. So, right. So, why, especially at this stage and age, why are you going to have somebody sign a prenup? What's the purpose?
Well, we not talking about the age at our age. I'm talking about anybody. How do they feel about it? But what does being rich and being middle class have to do with it?
I mean,
Saying
again,
that if he had a lot of money or, a lot of assets,
right,
then it would be different. But
right,
just being a regular person or, middle class or whatever, then it's really nothing, well, not nothing to lose, but it's less that you have to worry about.
correct, correct. Look at what Johnny Depp is going through right now, right?
Right.
She's trying to get what, $50 million out of him?
Right.
Yo.
Okay.
One, his lawyers are giving her a run for money.
Oh,
And
definitely.
I highly doubt she'll walk away with anything, because
Probably not.
talks right now is that the actual jury, they said this morning, if the jury ain't even looking at you when you sitting there boo-hooing, crying, and telling your
Right.
story, if they ain't even
Right.
looking at you, they 9 times out of 10 they don't believe you. So they're going to side with Johnny. Now, again, going back to what I just said, if I was a multi-million-dollar man and I had my money tied up and my assets tied up in so many different things, businesses, people, whatever, then most definitely I would have that person sign a prenup.
But even as a regular Joe, you come in with a house, you got some stacks in the bank, your retirement fund or whatever you have saved up.
Right.
You've known somebody, been married to her for what, 6 months or a year. Would you want her to be able to access any of that?
Well, it goes back to my thought process in there. That's why it's so important that you spend that time dating so you can really get to know that person. I figure at least after 6 months to a year, you should know what type of person you got. Right. You know what I mean? I mean, I would think within that time frame, you would know whether she's a gold digger or whether, he was really there just for the ride and getting whatever he can get out of you or her out of you. That's when you can cut it off. Right. You know what I mean? Before you make that giant leap into marriage.
But sometimes it just goes fast and it just happens now. And you're feeling each other, you're in the moment or whatever, and bam, hey, this $20,000-$50,000 I have in the bank, if something happens that we don't work out, you can't get my $50,000.
Well, that's why they call these things wills. Have a will.
The motherfucker ain't dead, man.
I'm just saying.
Man.
You get the divorce. That's why you get a prenup. If I'm coming in with a house and 50 to 100,000 in my bank account, and we only last a year, I don't want his lawyer saying, hey, y'all are married, so he gets half. No, he does not. He does not get my house. I came into it with the house. I came into it with this bank account. He can't have it.
But I'm pretty sure within that year time frame that you guys were dating, you would know whether he was a piece of shit or not.
Oh, some pieces of shit hide very, very well. That first year you could be dating his representative. You don't get to know the shit until after you've married him.
Mike, what's your view on this, bro?
All that shit y'all talking bullshit, man. Fuck that.
What?
I'm not. I mean, look.
Now wait. Before you go, be careful what you say. Get hit up.
I'm grown, man. It's like this.
I'm grown.
It's like this. Everybody get it. They take it the wrong way. If you got a person, if you come into a relationship with a house, or you buy a house, or you got money stacked in the bank, you own a business here, a business there, you don't have to be a millionaire.
Right.
But you get with a person and they just happen to I just don't think there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, look, don't think I don't love you because I'm protecting what's mine.
Right.
Yes, if we as long as we together, it's ours. But I'm not gonna have no house built from the ground up.
You about to mess up.
No, I'm not messing up. I'm not going to have a house built from the ground up, and then you flip out 3 or 4 years later, and a judge gonna tell me, "Hey, look, you gonna sell that house and give her half of it?" No, I'm not. No, we can establish that before we even get married, and say, "Look, if something ever, God forbid, but if something happened in this union, we gonna sign this. This is my house. It's our house as long as we together. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now and then you got a lot of people like, well, if you want a prenup, you don't really love me. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. But that's before the marriage. If you come into the marriage with that, but you're saying if you get a house while you are married,
If I buy the house,
Big difference. It's a big difference.
it ain't no big difference. If I'm buying a house and I'm paying for it, I'm not leaving. That motherfucker get burnt down.
I had somebody to tell me that. Don't say
Hey,
that.
no, I'm serious. I mean that's but because I don't. It's not I'm trying to be materialistic or anything like that. But you know what? It's hard to get shit these days, and build a
Together
lifestyle,
though.
huh?
You're married and you buy the house together. So what are
So
you saying?
I'm not selling the house to give you half.
You
You
leave.
know,
I ain't going no damn well if I'm paying for it.
Well, both of you are paying for it.
I no, I don't, well, I ain't never. No, well, I don't know. I ain't seen a woman pay for a house.
But it's our money if we're married.
No, well, yeah, it is. But if we decide to go our separate ways, I just think that's just totally wrong. People gonna look at me the way they want, but that ain't
It's
right,
a
man.
marital house though. We bought it together. So if we split up, then you need to sell it if we both want the house.
I ain't selling shit if I bought it.
Oh boy.
I'm just not gonna do that.
But if you bought it together as a couple,
What couple buy a house together? I ain't seen one yet.
married people buy houses together.
Uh,
yo,
huh?
yo, yo,
Do you pay for your house or your wife pay for it?
I pay for it.
All right, then. That's what I'm talking about.
But but I guess what I'm saying is when I got married, we did the whole, going around looking at homes, and I saw this one and I was like, yeah, I want this house. Simple as that. And I was married. So at the end of the day, listen, maybe it's just me. I feel like the oddball tonight, but
How you agreeing with her? How you the oddball?
no, I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm
I personally would just leave and say you can have the house.
well, most
Actually.
most most grown people would, but it's a discussion that a lot of people asked me about before we came on here, and I said I'll get on here and talk about it. But I mean, as long as you ain't got no problems in the marriage, hey, it's y'all house.
Right. Right.
That,
But if
that's all.
I'm if I'm
But
unhappy and I
but I'm
don't want to
saying
be with you no more, I will leave the house. You can have it.
most
I'll leave.
most grown women will, but then you got those out there. They want everything just okay. For instance, like this, and for instance, like how can I say this? Because this is frustrating me right now. This is really frustrating me right
Why
now,
are you
man,
frustrated?
because
I
y'all
mean,
not understand. No one's understanding. I'm put it like this. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
it's if you buying it together, you're saying because you pay for it that it's yours, but you're a married couple, so you're actually buying it together.
I probably wouldn't have a problem with that. But the problem that I would have is I know I'm gonna pay for the house.
But you're
Okay,
married though.
okay. So listen to this. Okay,
I'm gonna take my GI Bill, build this house the way I want it, because this is my last house. And if you have a woman that, God forbid, they mess around on the woman mess around. This is the problem I got right here. This is it. I've seen this situation happen with a real good friend. He bought a house, used his VA loan, bought a house for him and his wife. They was together what, 8 years. She went out and cheated on him. She asked for the divorce. They made him sell his house
Yeah,
and give her half.
right.
That is some total bull crap there.
It happens all the time.
But it ain't just because it happened don't mean it's right.
According to the law, it is right.
Fuck the law.
Yeah. You notice how she snickered and snickered when she said, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Sound like you've been in that situation before.
No, actually, like I said, I was unhappy and I wanted to leave. So
But
hey,
you
you can have the
but
house.
it's I don't think it will be a problem. Not with me anyway, but I just think I've seen so many different scenarios, man, and just end up people have to sell their house because one person decide, hey, look, I don't want this no more,
Right.
and that's
Usually a
sad
vindictive
because you know what,
move.
I mean it's it's already hard out here now for everybody, man. Look, fucking
It
gas, I'm
is.
over here gas down to $7, man. And then you work so hard to provide and buy a home, and then the fucking hillbilly downtown and tell you, hey, you got to gear it up and sell it. Then
Well,
it's,
See,
you got
with
to make
your logic, I mean, if she's paying for the lights, is she supposed to take the lights with her?
she can take
I
it.
mean, come on.
She can take the lights.
Oh my God.
She can take the lights. Just leave the house.
Oh God.
But see, I'm not gonna have that problem. But that's when you deal with these women. They have different intentions.
Again, that's why the dating process is so important.
But like
Stop.
you right, B Rock. But like Irma said, people can put up them smoke. They can send out their representative, dog.
Hey, listen. I know the whole scenario about how crazy people like they like to hide their crazy. I get that. I've witnessed it so many times. But I guess for me, peace is so much more important than bullshit. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? It
Yes.
really. If you want half of the damn house, fuck it, take it. Just leave me the hell alone.
That's why I say, hey, I'll just walk away. You can have it.
I don't want no peace.
That's what you're gonna be left with is a piece.
And you
Nah,
want the judge to tell you you have to sell your house.
I probably go to prison. Really, I'm gonna kill the judge.
Oh Lord, don't say that. Don't
Shit,
say
why
that.
not?
Uh,
Oh
take
my
it back.
God.
He tell me some bullshit like that, man. It's gonna be some serious problem, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all be like
Listen,
Mike done
with, with
lost. Y'all be like Mike done lost his mind, bro.
with as much aggravation that we carry as grown ass men every day from the time that we get up in the morning, get our ass washed, dress, and go off to work, dealing with the bullshit, trying to get to work, dealing with the bullshit when we get to work,
Right?
dealing with the bullshit when we get off work, traffic, all that shit. Come home and we got more shit to do. You want half this house? Fuck it, take it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just want peace. When I come home in the evening after doing a 10 to 12-hour shift at the post office, I just want to sit my ass down and chill out,
You can have the
decompress.
house.
Man, listen here. If I slang 7,000 daggone pieces of mail, I want to chill out too. But I ain't slinging no mail. I want to go home to my house. But the thing is, man, the thing is, I'm not gonna have that problem. I'm not gonna have that problem. Um,
So would you sign the prenup
who me? Yeah, I'll sign it.
for the
That,
house that
I,
you
I'm
don't have yet?
listen, listen. If my old lady say, Mike, I need we let's talk about this. How do you feel about signing a prenup? I have no problem with it at all. But I got a problem with the ones that don't want to sign one. It ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about you. I just want to secure what I had.
But you want to sign a prenup saying the house that we get together.
You're not suing me for my house and I'm selling it. No.
I'm not signing that prenup.
Why?
Because
Tell me why.
Because if we get a house together, we're
no,
getting
that ain't what
together.
that's not what you just said.
If you come into the marriage with the house, I'll sign that. Yeah, you can keep your house if we separate. But if we get one together, nah, I'm not signing that.
Well, I ain't getting one with nobody.
Listen, Irma, I totally agree with what you just said. I totally agree with what you just said. Because again, that's what me and Karen, we had done.
A prenup?
No. The fact that this is my second marriage, as you know. Going out here and finding a new home, securing that home all through VA. Thank you. This is a home that we both looked at and we both agreed upon. Is it coming through the VA? Yeah, it is. But I mean, I'm married. At the end of the day, I'm married. So I highly doubt.
Listen, man.
I highly doubt that she would. But if it happened, shit, take the half. Just leave me alone.
Right.
Just leave me be. I mean, it's kind of what happened in my first marriage. After 25 years of being married, you know,
I don't want no peace of mind.
Oh, you want to fight?
We're gonna fight about that
one. hey, look, the next time you see this Johnny Depp case, make sure you
I don't look at the news no more.
Wait. Make sure you take a good look at Johnny Depp. He look like he about 100 years old right now.
Yes.
Is killing him.
Did he sign a prenup?
I don't think she came to the table with more than what he's got.
I think so.
Okay. Did he sign a prenup?
I don't know.
You know damn way he didn't. Because if he did, he wouldn't be in court.
But wait, who came to the table with the most to lose?
It don't matter.
She has the most to lose.
But it wouldn't have been a problem.
And she's already losing it. She's already losing.
It wouldn't have been a problem. It wouldn't have been a problem if they would have had a prenup.
Well, her reputation is shot now.
Yeah.
Her reputation is over.
I'm just
done.
You know what?
They're cutting back. She's not getting the movie roles anymore. They're cutting back the role that she does have. They're cutting back on her appearances. So she's already losing.
Okay, I ain't talking about Johnny Depp or whoever his wife is. I'm talking about.
But that's when you fight, everybody loses.
Yes.
It wouldn't be a fight if you had a prenup.
But you're signing a prenup for something you don't even have yet.
No. Irma, we talking about what even before you get it. We're gonna establish it before we get married. Okay, look, if something happens, you buy this is your house. Or this is my house. I don't know. I guess I feel this way, y'all, because I've been married twice, and I gave everything. I gave up everything when I got divorced for the love of my kids. That's the only reason. For the love of the kids. That's the reason I did that.
Right.
But right now, my kids grown. One in college. I don't know. My head's spinning about this, man, because it's not about. See, a lot of people think when you say you start talking about signing a prenup, they think it's. And I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I already know I'm not gonna have that problem. Because I don't mess with no little girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what he was saying.
But
It depends on the person. You need to know who you're marrying.
yeah,
Exactly.
but I'm saying even if you know who you man, why not have a prenup? That's everybody is looking at me like he. What's a prenup is safety. A safety.
Okay.
Well,
It
I've
brings
seen a
everything.
prenup is safety
Everything
for
they go.
what you already have, though.
Everything they going through in court right now that y'all talking about with Johnny Depp, all that could have been avoided with a prenup.
No, they were
Okay.
still gonna have issues.
Okay. So
What?
address this for me. Now you said if your baby girl comes to you with the forms, the documents
Yeah.
that you would, without hesitation, you would sign it.
Mhm.
I get that, but now are you going to provide those documents to her?
Yeah. I have no problem with that. Not at all.
You know you're going to get your head knocked off, right?
Wait a minute. What did you just ask me?
You
Say it
Have
again.
conditions.
Huh?
So, and in those conditions, it's usually like infidelity or incapacitation or whatever. So if you do anything to mess up our marriage, then your prenup is
Void it.
trash
I
anyway.
have no problem with that. I have no problem with
have,
that.
have have you guys had that discussion?
No, we gonna have one after this one.
Oh, okay.
No, my issue with yours, Doc, is that you're trying to put the value on something you don't even have yet. So it's like y'all are building this together,
Right.
but if anything happens, you can't have it. It's mine, even though we built it together.
Right.
No, no, no. Uh-uh.
You don't see that point?
No. I already have whether you know it or not.
That's no problem. You can do a prenup on that. But I'm saying if we build this house together, when we
It
get
don't make
married,
a
we build this
difference.
house together. You're telling me if anything happens, I gotta walk away from what I helped build?
You ain't help build shit if you ain't paying the fucking mortgage.
That's not true.
What you gonna build? Oh, you bought some pots and pans, some paint.
That's not true. And
You
you're
you
putting like saying
you
that, because I'm paying on it, then it's
Listen,
my
listen,
house.
listen.
But we built it
You would
together.
you wouldn't have that problem if you have a prenup.
Okay, Mike.
All I'm trying to say is not that I'm out to get a prenup. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with having one.
No, I agree. There's not.
There's nothing wrong with having one, but a lot of
What
people,
you bring
a lot
into
of
the
people,
marriage.
man, bush.
Yes, what you already have, you can most definitely have a prenup on that. But what we build together, no,
right.
no.
Nah,
Right.
I don't. It's like this. There's nothing wrong with a prenup.
No,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
not at all.
But our 30 minutes about up. I'm in enough trouble.
Oh,
Yes,
you in
you are.
more now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my God. And I ain't coming to bail your ass out because you did this.
Hey, but like I said, man, there's nothing wrong. I just say I don't think nothing's wrong with a prenup. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna have that problem. My woman ain't gonna give me no problem like that.
That's right.
That I
That's
even have to argue about one. But if I want one, it shouldn't be a problem. That's why I'm getting. That's why I'm trying to
There's
get through
nothing wrong with a
everybody's skull,
prenup.
man.
You just gotta have to do a lot of explaining as to why.
Why? Cause I don't see a problem with it.
No, there's no problem. I'm saying your conditions are the problem.
Right.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Right.
God. Hey, listen, let me just say this, okay? In this marriage, I am not the only one that is busting their can to help build the kingdom,
Right.
and the queendom.
Hey,
So
Exactly.
but the thing is, Rock, I'm not saying that, but you got some people. You got some people have different intentions, man. And like you know, just because you've been with somebody 6 months to a year, they can fool your ass. I got fooled
Oh
before.
yeah, that can happen. Yeah.
And the thing is, all I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody feel that if you get a prenup, I don't want to meet you. You know, okay. You know, I mean, why? I just can't figure out why. That's like a cancer, man.
It's not. It's like I said, it's your conditions that you want in there. That's usually
I
the
don't give a
problem.
damn what conditions in it.
it's like you can have this, but you can't have that.
I don't care about that.
You just said she can't have the house.
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
Bye. Good night, Mike.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for swagging with the OG, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Hey, until next time, folks. I already know I'm getting ready to get smashed on this one, boy.
Yes, 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 yes.
Good.
But that's why I do what I do, man. But hey, it'll be all right. Hey, I can take the heat.
Okay.
I'm gonna just have to do a lot of editing. I didn't say that. Rock did.
Hey, I'm pretty sure she knows my voice in comparison to yours.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. But yeah, we gonna end this tonight, man. Y'all have a good
All
night,
right.
man. I gotta
Good
get up
night.
and go fishing and hurry up and get back down south with all these fish, man. I'm gonna be
Amen.
out there. I'm gonna go. I'll be on Facebook Live probably tomorrow because we fishing for 2 days, and I'll be on Facebook Live tomorrow. So if y'all want to check me out, I am gonna put it on the on YouTube. And like I say, like and subscribe. Hey, you want to hear this, man? You can go on Spotify, YouTube. We're not on there no more. YouTube will not let you broadcast podcast anymore unless you do it live. And
Right.
I can't get y'all around to even do shit live. But you can go on YouTube and watch it all you want. Spotify and Anchor.com, which is a new podcast. And I know there's a lot of people out there trying to get their own podcast. I started out with Anchor. And y'all see how ghetto mine is. And but you know, it's getting better. It's getting better.
Okay.
So I'm trying to drag this thing out because y'all done got me in trouble tonight.
Now you
You got
got
yourself in trouble.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, man. Thanks for swagging with the OG Mike D, man.